Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing very well. So I thought I would do something a little bit different, a bit imaginative today. So I've been listening to a lot of the band Kiss recently and I had an idea. I wanted to do a makeup look which incorporates all four of the band's makeup. So if you don't know much about Kiss, they're basically a kind of glam rock metal band from the 70s and they're still going today. I saw them last year on tour, which has to be one of the most amazing gigs I've ever been to in my life. I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, I wanted to just do something a bit kind of fun and a bit crazy. And I did do my Bowie inspired one a couple of days ago. It wasn't the best, but I tried my best basically. So I thought today let's try and do 4 different kind of looks. So I'm going to do like 2 up here and then kind of around here. So I'm going to incorporate some colours and designs. I've got my little Gene Simmons pop vinyl near me to give me some inspiration. And I've also done a bit of homework, so I've done some drawing as to like what it's going to look like. That totally looks like me. But yeah, I just wanted to just do something. And if you hear any noise, that is probably my neighbours next door making some really loud noises, which is very annoying. So let's just get into the video basically. I have already primed and put foundation on and powdered down my face, and the first thing I'm going to do is kind of do this bottom of my face, which is part of the kind of cat inspired. He's the drummer. I'm just gonna so I've got a few things here with me. I bought some about like 3 eyeliners with me in case they run out, and I got a ton of brushes, so we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer just so you're not so far. One moment. Okay, so now you're a little bit closer, and one thing I know is a bit annoying about my videos is that I don't have like examples and I don't have really good editing, any editing. I hope that will change one day because I'm just using my phone at the moment, so if I can't show you guys what things look like, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I'm just gonna start off with basically just like the simple bit of it. So with the cat, he's got like these little whiskers on the side, and I thought I would incorporate it just onto the corners of my eyes just here. So I'm using my Soap and Glory Super Cat eyeliner. This has been one of my favourite eyeliners of all time. It is so good. So I'm going to just make 2 little whisker-esque boxes. I'm just going to colour those in. There's that rattling that I was talking about. Okay, right, so that is one. Kind of feel like I'm in an anime with something like this. So initially I was just going to do 2 of the members from the band, then I thought let's add all of them because why not? Basically, let's just try and do something a little bit different. And essentially what he has also, so there's a massive train just going straight behind me. The timing today is amazing. I'm gonna conceal my eyelid because I want some of the colours to pop out. And basically he also has like green eyeshadow, and then also it has like a box around it, so I'm just going to incorporate that basically. So I'm going to use one of my concealers. It's the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers concealer, and I apologise in advance if this video is super long. I you know, you can definitely skip over some things if you want to get to the point of it all. I just want to make sure everything looks good because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm literally doing this for like a bit of fun because, you know, you have to incorporate fun in your life right now because everything else is quite shitty. Not being a downer on it. So I'm using this Revolution palette that I bought recently and I reviewed, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. It's the Forever Flawless Constellation palette. So I'm going to let my concealer dry down a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the shade Satin, which is this gorgeous green shade just here, and that is what's going to go onto my eyelid, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of my kind of bottom of my eyeliner as well, just so I can incorporate a lot of the colour and not just add like a little bit here and there. My concealer is not dried down just yet. I might add like a lighter shade on top just to kind of pat it down. So I'm using some of Asteroid to kind of let it set in, just so we're not here all day. Right, so let's go into Satin, which is a gorgeous green shimmer shade that picks up an amazing amount. So let's just, oh my god, yes, that is gorgeous. Wow, I wish I could go out and, you know, kind of show off what I have, like actually going out living life, but you know, alas, at the moment life is a bit crazy, as we all know. So wow, that green has stuck down very well. I need to use this palette a little bit more, and I'm going to go with the same shade Satin just under my eyelid and just kind of incorporating it right here. So yes, I saw Kiss last year at the O2. That was an amazing concert. I have listened to them for quite a few years, not as long as I'd like to say I have, but one of my friends, she works at the O2 and, you know, has a very cool thing where you can get tickets. Essentially all you have to do is pay for the postage, and so I got to see Kiss for like £3. How amazing is that? I mean, it was honestly one of the best nights I've ever been to a gig. As soon as they started, it was just like straight away just amazing, constant fireworks. I was constantly just like screaming. The people next to me probably thought I was insane because the fireworks were literally scaring the hell out of me because that's how loud it was. I'm gonna quickly go into a black eyeshadow because I'm gonna put that on top here, and I'm using one of my favorites, LA Splash Classic Horror. So we are going to use Lights Out, which is this black one just here. Oh god, I forgot how much this palette sheds. But yeah, the gig was insane. Like, they didn't have a like a support act. They just had a guy do a painting, which was awesome in itself because he was doing like freestyle painting, but I think he was doing essentially like the same ones every night. So he was he did one of John Lennon, which was pretty amazing when I saw that, and at the end he did one of Kiss, and I think you could win it as well. I think, I don't know if the money was going to charity or something, I'm not sure, but it was a pretty awesome cover. He did the cover of the album Dynasty, I believe. So I'm just blending this out so it doesn't look, I don't look so crazy. But yeah, it was, oh god, essentially beginning to end, and you know, they're the kind of band who do just really play their hits because they know it's what a lot of the fans are there for. Obviously not like the hardcore fans, because you know, when I go to a gig, when I'm a hardcore fan of someone, I don't want to listen to just the hits because you're kind of like, why aren't they mixing it up a little bit? And I think, you know, they did play a couple of, like, to me there were one or two songs I was a bit like, oh, I don't think I've heard this one before, but then I guess that's a good way for them to kind of incorporate their other albums instead of it just being, this is a greatest hits tour and blah 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 blah. Okay, I think I'm going a bit crazy with this black. I might stop there. I think I've done a bit too much, but that's okay. I'm going to add a bit of white into that because oh god, this palette is amazing, but it sheds. It's not a cat. It is like very, when you dab it in, it kind of sets in, takes out a lot. I'm going into Asteroid again, and I'm just going to lighten up that black in the corner because that is very dark. Anyway, right, so I'm gonna basically, that's it for the Catman. That is basically Eric Strange, who sorry, Eric Singer, what was I saying? Strange. Yeah, he is like Catman the drummer basically. So what I'm gonna try and do next, oh god, this is gonna annoy me. I'm gonna try and do Gene Simmons, like an incorporated version on the top of my eyes, and essentially just paint that in. So you can see in this is the only example that I have on the eyes. He's got like obviously he's like the demon, so he is got these kind of like spiky bits, but I'm going to try and just do that, like this top bit, because I'm no makeup artist, but I'm going to try my best. Right, got my trusty liner with me, so wish me luck because I can only do this once. So we are going here. I'm just going to move my hair out of the way because it's crazy. So we're going to go, sorry, I'm looking at different things to help me look. So we're going down, and then we're going, sorry, we're going to go up a little bit more. Then we're going to go down. Have I messed this up? I don't know. And then we're just going to go down because oh man, I'm so bad at this. This is why I probably will never be a makeup artist, because I am not very good. All right, that's fine. I'm going to neaten that up now. This seems to be running out, so I'm going to give this a bit of a rest. I'm going to go in with a Revolution eyeliner. I'm just going to, I like that noise. I'm going to just fill in that basically, and yeah, let's make it neater as well, because we don't want it to look too rubbish, do we? Now, there was a really good like tutorial that Gene Simmons has done, I think it was on his daughter, of his makeup, and it was pretty awesome, because obviously they've been doing it for so long. It's just like freehand for him, but oh my god, I can't, I'm so bad at like coordinating. Oh man, I would be terrible in a band, especially when they're like, guys, we got 10 minutes to do makeup, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'll just slap something on. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm still just trying to like blend this all in. I'm just filling in. Basically, I'm not very good at colouring in as well, which is what I'm saying. Right. Oh man. Okay, let's just make this a bit thicker. And initially, when you look at this, you're not going to go, oh yeah, that's Gene Simmons. Because Lord knows, I ruined it. Okay, we're going to just leave that for like a minute, because I've already messed up and we're only on the second member. I think what I should have really done is kind of done the whole thing here, but it's fine. I might just try and make this bottom bit like a bit sharper, because they don't look like they have any defining lines in them. So let's go here. Can you see? Sorry. Oh man, I'm making it worse. What is wrong with me? Okay, we're not gonna use that for the photo. We're just gonna go with it. So that's kind of an incorporation. I might add a couple of like fangs when I do my lips, because he's got these kind of little fangy bits on the side, which I love. And then we're going to go on to this side of the face. Oh man, I'm messing this up so badly. For the spaceman. And we are going to, again, conceal the eyelid because we're going to be using an amazing silver eyeshadow. So let's get this on. Right. Okay. So yeah, talking more about the gig. Yeah, so I managed to get like amazing seats, and I basically was basically right next to the stage, and it's so crazy because they have the most hardcore fans, because I know obviously they've been around for an amazing, like such a long time, but they have like meet and greets, and also I read online on like their VIP, if you want to basically not stand on the stage but right in front of the stage, that's like a couple of grand. And I was just like, why are these people like in front? Because you know that's the section where like the photographers go and everything. And then I saw that that obviously they're like VIP members, and I was like, this is amazing. You have to be the most hardcore fan to want to spend all that money to go and stand right at the front for a concert. And I mean, I've been there in my life. I've queued up for like hours, the whole day to go to gigs, but to kind of be right there, that's insane, especially for somewhere like the O2 because it's so big. I'm gonna go in with, let's go in with Cluster. This is, let me just, no, that's a it's more of a black. I'm just gonna test out Mercury because his, yeah, let's go in with Mercury because that one's gonna pack a punch on the eye. Let's go in. Very nice. Okay. Oh yes, wow, that's gorgeous. Wow, I'm definitely going to use this palette more often, whenever I get a chance to. Oh, right. But yeah, the set list was amazing. They started off with, I believe it was Detroit City, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's amazing. And obviously, like I mentioned, they had all like the fireworks and the explosions and freaking me out every 5 minutes because I was like, what the hell is happening? But amazing. If you, I mean, I say the tour that they're like doing, I know everything is postponed and everything, is kind of their last tour. But if you do get a chance to like go and see them, oh my god, you will not be like, you will not be let down basically, because it's just so good. I'm gonna get Mercury again on my lower lash line. Actually, I might do a bigger one because I want to add quite a lot to it. Right, let's go back in with Mercury. Sorry, I don't mean to cover you guys up. But yeah, they were on for a very long time. I think it was like at least 2 hours, which is pretty good, especially for, I'm not saying they're old, but they're not the ripest of, you know, guys, but they are, you know, they're like, well, Bruce Springsteen, he's on stage for like 3 hours straight, and he is just like running around crazy. And these guys are basically very similar in the sense of going up here, going down there, going up this, going on this, going on this, and it's amazing. What it must cost, like that's probably why the tickets are so bloody expensive in general. So okay, when it comes to the spaceman look, he has like these kind of, it looks like glasses that they're like jagged edges. So I'm just going to do it on one side so it looks like an explosion on my eye basically. So wish me luck again. All right, so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here. Oh, it's okay, I'm gonna clean it up when I fill it in. Okay, just gonna blend it in there so it's not too much. Okay, Oh god, just like looking at myself in this mirror is amazing. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make it into like an actual box. So do a bit more slower. It's so funny because I'm waiting for delivery, and if I answer the door like this, they're probably just like, "Well, you must be bored during lockdown." And yes, I am. Not that I'm saying being on YouTube is boring, isn't, you know, bored resort. Oh my god, I'm messing this up. But gotta do what you gotta do to keep busy. Right, I need to. I'm sorry I have failed all the Kiss fans out there by doing this and looking like a complete idiot. Right, I'm going in with my NUA eyeliner. It's like one of my favourite eyeliners of all time, and just filling it in. Actually, I don't know, because that's going to take too damn long. I think I'm going to get a black and I'm just going to fill it in because we will be here all day if I do not get my bum into gear just doing this. So let's just start off here. Okay, that's easier. It's easier to do this than lots of eyeliner. Okay. If you guys are still watching, thank you. I appreciate it. I know you can like skip over this stupid bit of me trying to look like a spaceman, but we're nearly there. We just got poor Stanley to do, and his isn't obviously very crazy, but I will probably mess that up as well. Oh god. Well, like I said, art is not my forte. I mean, do you think Kiss were doing like looking like this before they got all professional and were like, yeah, we're gonna fully do the makeup? I know they went for a phase of not wearing any makeup, and I thought when I've seen the music videos, I'm like, this is weird because they do not. When you obviously when you're used to someone wearing makeup constantly, obviously when they're performing, and then you just see them not wearing makeup, you're like, who is this? Is this like the same person? Whatever, blah blah blah. That is Spaceman. I'm going to quickly do a star on my forehead, which is to represent poor Stanley. I'm going to mess this up as well because that is what I do now. I'm trying guys, I'm sorry. And yeah, I am not very good at making stars because I'm gonna fail at this, so let's just, okay, that's a bad start. So one, it's so tiny. Oh my lord. Oh wow. Well, as you can see, I'm having fun doing this video, but if I'm doing it in a good way, that I don't know if I'm messing this up. Just gonna fill in, well, see if I can savor it somehow. Oh, nope, nope. Okay, let's just get the lips done, and then we're already 25 minutes into this. I'm so sorry. I will just do the best I can, and because I know obviously two have red lips, two have black, but I prefer red lip. So this I'm just using one of my Kat Von D lip liners. in the shade Outlaw, and I'm going in with one of my favourite, my March favourites, which is my Flower Beauty lipstick in the shade Red Velvet. Okay. And then, like I said, I'm going to add those little fangs at the bottom as another homage to Mr. Gene Simmons. So that's just going to go down the little bottom bits here, and then we're done. Basically, you can stop watching, you can stop being so polite and watching my rubbish videos. Yeah. And yeah. God, I can't even draw lines. I mess up. Okay, right, so we're up to 26 minutes. We're not going any longer. So this is my finished look. This is my kind of incorporation of paying homage to Kiss. I'm very sorry. I have ruined it for Kiss fans and just fans in general. But for me and my Gene Simmons, I thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you still find these videos interesting at all. Take care, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.